In for the Drillers, Kyle Nevin. On the ground, right side. Takes it to first for the out. Back to the top of the order here. And now, Taylor Young. Went down on strikes the first time through. Out on the mound, she's been throwing lots of strikes, so the hitter might decide to be aggressive over the middle. Sure, she's got good stuff, but you can't hit it if you don't swing, and she's not missing the zone. 0-2 now. Battling here, fouls it away. One out and the base is empty. Great job to lay off that one on 0-2. Those big looping curves are very tempting. Swing and a miss, struck him out. First two batters gone in the top of the third. Now it's the right fielder, Zaire Hope. 1 for 1, tripled the first time. We're here in the top half of the third. 2 down and nobody aboard.
Ball 1.
That clips the corner.
2.
Lifted in the air to right center. And that's the end of the inning. Newell in the box now. No balls and a strike. She's done well so far, but we'll see what adjustments the heart of the order make for her the second time around. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, base hit. The tying run is aboard. Up against it with 2 strikes right there, but still managed to win the at-bat. That's textbook hitting. He let the pitch on the outer half travel just enough, then laced it up the middle. Great swing. In the dirt, but kept it close. And no advance on the bases, ball 1. Check out the Prime 8 promotion at Bonobo Yoga. They'll give you 8 different numbers between 100 and 1,000. If you correctly identify... Batter probably wants a mulligan after that swing. That one was right down the pipe. The kind of pitch hitters dream about. That's a hittable pitch, but not what he was looking for. Early in the count, it's okay to take that. That's in there. And the count is 0-2. That one is foul. We'll see another. Runner at first, 1 away. Gets a piece. It stays 0-2. Inside, almost got the hitter. That'll back him up a bit. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Swing and a high fly to left. Gomez has a beat on it. Gets there, got it.
Now batting, the center fielder.
The center fielder getting ready to hit. 0 for 1, hit into a fielder's choice the first time. Clearly, she's confident in her breaking ball in this one. Newell leads off of first with 2 away. Swings and misses, struck him out. 1 runner left stranded. They're down. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th inning. Anthony Maldonado will get to work on holding this lead. Beasley didn't make it through 5, but no earned runs against. I liked a lot of what we saw from her in this one. She put them in a position to win, and they took advantage. Charlotte Beasley. And now the right fielder, Maddox Houghton. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Houghton wants another look at the called strike, and here's a challenge. And the strike is overturned following the review, so they still have both challenges. That ABS review sponsored by Gloucester and Tiresias Optical, innovating vision care since 1887 in Jericho, New York. Try their new daily contact lenses that fully dissolve after 24 hours with a 99% success rate. 1 out and the bases are empty. Next up for the wind surge, Hess. Lined into left center for a base hit. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. Digging in for the wind surge, Brandon Winokur. Didn't play in the day. Leap. Got it. There's one. Outstanding play. Inning over. End of...
For the wind surge, the catcher, number 13, Wardo.
Eduardo Tayit leading things off and takes a strike. They've got the 3-run lead, but they won't keep it if they don't keep pitching well and aggressively too. And the count 1-2. And there's a ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. In the air to left center. Can't get there. Base hit. Next to hit, the designated hitter, number 32. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play.
Ball.
That'll back him up a bit. Swinging a drive deep left field, pretty far back there.
Heads up.
Slams into the wall and hangs on. I'm blown away by that catch. He knew the wall was coming up, but he stayed focused on the ball, hauled it in, and absorbed the contact for the out. Fantastic work. Gabriel Gonzalez stands in here, takes ball 1 low. I know she's trying to work down and get the double play, but now that she's down 2-0, she may need to come up to get back into this at-bat. That's in for a strike. Right through there for a strike. Runner at first, 1 away. High in the air, out to right. Encarnacion moving under this one. Gets there, got it.
Batting 7.
Now the third baseman, Merrick Houston. 2 hits in last night's game. Clearly she's confident in her breaking ball in this one.
Ball 1.
In the air to center. Nunez gets under it. And makes the catch. No runs. Bottom of the inning. Stepping to the plate next for Wichita, Jarrell Ortega. That one was right down the middle. I have to think he took it because he's trying to get a better read on this arm. And the leadoff hitter aboard. Coming up to the dish for Wichita, Jake Rucker. Collected a couple of hits in yesterday's game. And the right-hander deals. Hammered for a base hit. Lead runner turns at second. Runners at the corners now. Nobody out. We head back to the top of the lineup. Next up for the wind surge, Maddox Houghton. That one finds the zone. Strikeout or double play, either way, that would help the pitcher. Don't be choosy, but attack smartly and get yourself out of this bad spot. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here in the back end of the third inning. On the ground to the right side. To second, that's one, and that's all they'll get. Hess, the next to hit. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. On the ground, 2 ball. The throw to second. And it's a double play to end the inning. End of 3. Welcome back. The wind surge at the dish in the bottom of the 4th.
Aye. Ball.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ground ball to second base. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. Makes the throw, but it's not in time. And the batter reaches safely. Eduardo Tayit now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Now here's the 0-2. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Foul ball, still 0-2. Looked like he was sitting off speed fouling that fastball back. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out. The designated hitter digs in now. Fly to left the first time. Pop up, foul on the right side. Out number 2. So digging in, Gabriel Gonzalez. That
Ball,
just
that's
misses.
out.
And that's ball 1. That one skips in the dirt. This is part of why he's been on such a tear lately. He's doing a good job working the count, giving himself an edge. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. Stepping to the plate next for Wichita, Merrick Houston. 0-1, here's the pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. First and second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss. And that... A new arm into the game, the righty, Anthony Maldonado. He's a fierce competitor when he takes the hill. Not a big strikeout pitcher, though. Beasley, some decent work in a shorter start. Not the most dominant effort on the mound, but she strung together some good innings, which helped him get the win. That's good enough for sure. Charlotte Beasley on the hill for this one. Fresh off a stellar string of outings, all eyes are focused. So just about set now. And on the hill today, Charlotte Beasley. We're well into the season. With the success she's having on the hill, her odds of a promotion look quite good. Tommy White leading things off and takes a strike. Swing, high fly ball to center
Take
field.
it, take it, take it.
One up, one down. Nobody on with one out. And now the first baseman, C.J. Pitaro. 2 hits in 5 at-bats yesterday. And the 0-1 now. Struck out swinging. That's 2 quick outs here in the top of the first tonight. 2 down now. Michael Stefanik digs in now. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. Swing and a high fly to left. Gomez should have this one. Gets there. Got it. From yard waste to roadkill, there's no mess that Blank's disposal service can't help you with. Call today to help clean up the mess in your life. Top half of the second inning from Corpus Christi. That's a slider for a strike. Swing and a miss. Leadoff batter retired here in the second. That's great location on that 2-strike fastball, making it difficult for him to do anything with it. Not afraid to command the inner half of the plate and earn the strikeout as a result. 1 out and the base is empty. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2. Now behind 0-2 after he swung too late at that breaking ball. Might need to shorten up and protect if this AB is going to turn around. Spoils the 2-strike offering, another coming up. Fights that one away, the count remains 0-2. Fights it off, we'll see another. Fly ball to right. Encarnacion coming in on it. And makes the catch. 2 away here, nobody on. The left fielder now at the plate. The pitch. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. And it's 3 up and 3 down. On to the next inning. Now it's the second baseman, Cooper Bowman.
Nope, that's low.
And a high leverage challenge from the mound. And it did miss the zone. The call stands. So they'll lose their first challenge. 1-0 pitch. Sliced hard, but foul. And the 1-1.
No,
What a
that's
take
a ball.
with 2 strikes. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Swing lifts it to shallow left field. And there's 1 down. Next up for the Rockhounds, Nick Schwartz. That clips the zone. 0-1. Clearly she's confident in her breaking ball in this one. Breaking ball in there for a strike. 2 straight strikes low in the zone, and it's 0-2. Batter has to be able to lay off something off speed down in the dirt, because that could be what's coming. And that one is foul. We'll try again. Now here's the 0-2. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Top of the third, no score. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. First 2 batters gone in the top of the third. Nobody on and 2 outs. Now stepping to the plate for Midland, number 2.
Oh.
Line drive to center field. And it's down, a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Nice job to knock that one back up the middle for a base hit. That's exactly the kind of approach you love to see at this level. White stands in now and watches strike one. Punches that one away with 2 strikes.
Ball.
We're here in the top half of the third. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Out in front a bit on that fastball, and as a result, he pulled it foul. He needs to stay back and think up the middle. And the 1-2. That one is foul. We'll see another. These two are putting on quite a show in this battle. 5 foul balls already in this AB. Pretty amazing. They're in plenty of time, ends the inning. Top of the 4th inning with the Rockhounds at the dish.
First baseman, number 10.
The 0-1 offering.
Ball.
Gets a piece, stays alive. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Chases that one in the dirt. In time, and the drop third strike leads to the first out. That's one of the classic strikeout pitches right there. The curveball diving down and out of the zone as the batter swings over it. You can trace the evolution of that pitch all the way back to Candy Cummings in 1867. That's towards center. Gets there. Got it. Some good fundamentals from the infielder as he ranged back on that play. You can lose track of where you are and start worrying that you're going to collide with the outfielder. Nice catch. Nankill, the next to hit, takes ball 1. We're in the 4th inning, no score. Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. Nice job out there. We're in the top half of the 5th, and the batter will be the shortstop, Drew Swift. Grounder to the left side, and that's just foul.
Ball.
Foul ball there. Down the left field line and deep. If it's fair, it's gone. Over near the wall, and it's a foul ball, but it had the distance. All over that changeup, but just a little early. It was barreled, but it has to stay fair to be meaningful. Hard hit, right side. 1 down. Bases empty,
Now
1 away.
the left fielder,
Stepping in for the
number
Rockhounds,
25.
number 25. And that's in the dirt. That's to third. To first. First 2 batters retired in the top of the 5th. Good sinker there and got him to mow the grass a bit for a simple ground out. Nice pitching. So 2 out. Here's the second baseman, Cooper Bowman. Collected a couple of hits in yesterday's game. Turned on, but that's foul down the third base line. Fights the 2-strike pitch off to the right. And that extends the inning. Now, Nick Schwartz. First at bat was a strikeout, and that's outside. That one hammered but pulled foul. We're in the top of the 5th inning. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. That's some great arm action from her to sell the changeup. Got the batter swinging. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ballgame. So they turn things over to the righty, Kai Tang. The bases are loaded, so no time to settle into this one. Beasley struck out 7 batters in 5 scoreless innings. Team effort for the win, and it started with what she was able to give them on the mound. She put them in position to come away victorious with a good start. From inside the booth.
Ball game tonight. The right fielder, number 33, Henry.
Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. He turns and heads for second. And it's a double to start the bottom of the first. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. That's the kind of knock every batter loves to have. A well-struck ball into the opposite field gap. That one was extra bases all the way. Whitaker. It's there, one away. Brennan Malone, the next to hit. So clutch.
That's a
Arguably
ball.
the team's MVP this year. 1-0 pitch.
Aye.
And that one is foul. We'll try again. And a ground ball to first. Now 2 away, and they get a run across. Nobody on and 2 outs. Next is the designated hitter, Junior Perez. Cut on and miss. That's a strikeout. We head to the ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now coming up to the dish for Las Vegas, Joshua Kuroda-Grauer. Swings, soft line drive. So digging in, Leo DeVries. Lot of clutch hitting recently, more than an RBI per game over the last 10. That one was right down the middle. I have to think he took it because he's trying to get a better read on this arm. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. Kicks and delivers. One out and the base is empty. Fly ball, right field. Biggio settles under this one and makes the catch. Just missed that one a bit. A half-inch closer to the sweet spot, and it might have gotten down for a hit. Digging in for the Aviators, Luke Mann. 0-1, here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
Line drive, and it's caught. All set for the bottom of the third. Stepping to the plate for Las Vegas, Clark Elliott. Line drive, base hit. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. Brian Lavacita getting ready to hit. Collected a couple of hits in yesterday's game. Fouled off, he was late.
Aye.
And that's outside.
Out.
And he swings and lofts one to deep center. It's back there. Brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting, the right
Back to the top of the order here.
33.
Now it's the right fielder, Henry Bolte. The 0-1.
That's a ball.
Runner at first, 1 away. And a swing and a miss. And now 2 away. So up next, Cade Marlowe, 0 for 1.
Nope. Ball 1.
To the right side, Sacco. Out number 3.
He's out.
1 runner left on base, but they're on top, 1-0.
For the Aviators, the first baseman, Renan Milpo.
Malone
That's
in the
outside.
box now and looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day. They try to get a chase on a slider down and away. After those 2 pitches, it's clear she wants no piece of this batter. At the plate, he needs to stay patient and not chase something just to swing. Nobody on with 1 out. Next up, the designated hitter, Junior Perez. Struck out on just 3 pitches the last time up. Here comes the 0-1. Right through there for a strike. That's a very quick 0-2 on this hitter, and now you have to shift into protect mode. A lot of ways the pitcher can beat you here. The throw to first. 2 outs already in the home 4th. Now coming up to the dish for Las Vegas, Joshua Kuroda-Grauer. 0 for 1 so far.
Ball 1.
That'll back him up a bit. 2 outs and nobody aboard.
Ball
It's
2.
2-1 now, and he's got to be wondering when that fastball's going to come. Might be on this next pitch. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. 2 down and nobody aboard. That's towards center. Trammell settles under it. Gets there. Got it. They go down 1-2-3. This broadcast is brought to you by Montresor Basement Design. Brick by brick, they'll help you secure what's important. Bottom of the 5th here in Las Vegas. Squares to bunt, but misses. And it's strike 2.
2.
Line drive to short and caught. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. Man at the plate for the 2nd time and takes ball 1. Cut on and missed. It's now 1-1. On the ground to the left. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. 2 down now. Clark Elliott now at the plate. Smoked a line drive single to center the last time up. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Yanked that changeup back. Just diabolical. And swing and a miss. Fly ball out to left field. Winkler under it and makes the catch. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Brandon Walter. Beasley, with a solid start in her first taste of AAA baseball, didn't get overwhelmed with the change in routine and the adjustment to the new level. She went out there and acquitted herself nicely.
I fall in love with you every night.